Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny Host bringing you another video today. If you've been watching my earlier videos, you can see in this jar here, it's been about a week since I've been soaking the medicine here in this solvent in that big mason jar. And if you guys know what the medicine is, I'm sure by now, that's what I refer to it online, because the censorship is real for sure. So just remember, when you're doing any of this stuff, make sure you have some disposable gloves of some kind, because you don't want it getting on your skin while doing all these steps, because you'll be flying higher than a kite after, if you just left it on your skin and work without gloves. It'd be not fun when you're trying to complete the objective. So I got some nice Dollar Tree disposable gloves here that I'm slowly getting my hands into, and the lid is off the mason jar, ready to go. Now I also have a screen that I bought, a fine mesh screen that will filter out all the plant material that will be going on the mason jar next. And here it is here. You can get these anywhere online, basically. It's really beneficial to have, because then you're not always running out looking for cheesecloth all the time. And this stuff is reusable, washable, excellent. And I'm just tightening up around the collar here. It's not the greatest, so I always keep some pressure on with my fingers. And carefully, guys, get it into a stainless steel pan or glass pan of some kind is what I recommend. Either stainless or glass is best. And so you can see I'm just holding the collar just in case, because when I start really tilting, the majority of that material, botanicals, plant medicine, is going to hit that strainer, as you see here. And you want to get, as much as you can out of the jar, but there's always little lingering pieces, nothing to really worry about there, because after a week's time of soaking in your solvent, most of the medicine, or a good 98%, has transferred into the solvent. Unfortunately, we're limited for space here, so I had to do this on the floor. So I'm being very careful not to spill anything onto the rug. So guys, find a nice clean surface where you can work. I do not recommend doing it on the floor like I had to in this video. And so what I'm doing is carefully squeezing out the plant material, adding that pressure, that tension, to squeeze out all the juice, aka the solvent, from the plant material that's been soaking in it for a week. And you can see it pouring in there. Take your time doing this, guys, because basically at the end of this, if your wrists and fingers and hands do not hurt, then you probably weren't squeezing enough. It's one of these things where you want to keep rotating, squeezing at different intervals, different positions as best you can. I'm sure there's better methods with some type of mechanical press, but I don't have access to that, and I've been using this method since the beginning and had basically no issues. So just keep squeezing as much as you can, making sure not to lose any little drip that you can, because this is extremely valuable stuff. Not that I sell it at all, because that would be illegal, but this is for home use only. Medicinal medicine, grown at home, processed at home, and taken at home. So good stuff. Now after you're done with using this mesh bag, Um, Basically, once you squeeze the life out of all the plant material, you're not getting any more little drips or liquid out of it. You want to discard that plant material. It's basically no good now because everything has been stripped. All the medicinal value, any value has basically been stripped from the plant material after that point. So you basically dump out the plant material, discard it, then make sure to discard the gloves, clean the bag immediately, wash the bag out and let it hang dry, and it will dry very quickly because the solvent is pure alcohol, ethanol, and it evaporates very quickly. It dries out. So that's one of the bonuses about it. Alright, so I basically have finished squeezing out all the goodness from the botanicals, and I'm off to discard them carefully and clean out my mesh bag, which is wonderful because I can reuse it until it falls apart on me. So this batch in this pan is now done, and I will be transferring it from this pan into smaller containers that you'll see in an upcoming video of how I'm going to process this even further down, because you can't really take it as is. You have to remove now the ethanol by boiling it and boiling it off, and what you will have left is your actual medicines or extract concentrate from your plant material, the medicine. And it's a very tedious, labor intensive, energy intensive, time intensive stuff to make this stuff. So it's best to learn how to do it now, practice, and basically stockpile this stuff for a rainy day if and when you need it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more on this project, because there's going to be plenty more videos to come. That is for sure. So stay safe out there, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. All right. Live daily content. Become a Patreon member. Click on the link on my YouTube channel at the Off-Grid Tiny House. Click on support this channel. It'll take you to the Off-Grid Tiny House page on Patreon, or you can just Google it. Sign up and join in. Thank you.